I think this is going to be a great idea. We're going to do a tier list.
Oh, no.
On consoles.
Oh, boy.
You're a gamer. Why not do it?
I know. I also repair them.
Exactly. That's why we're going to do all the consoles up till 2022.
Oh, Lord.
Add row below. F. Add row below. Never played. There's some stuff on this list that I have never played. I am here today with the one and only beautiful Gloria Canis. She is a gamer like me. We're gonna do a tier list. Princess Dank did this before, and they released a video on it, and I did not like the results for a lot of them. So, I'm gonna do my own tier list, and I'm gonna have Gloria give me some extra input and tell me where she wants it to be put. So we're going to start with the one true master console, the Atari. Also known for making Pong.
I would have to give it a solid S.
Just because it was the starter or because there's actual good games on it?
Because of Pog.
You mean Pong?
Yeah.
So I'm actually going to agree with you on this.
It's pretty Pog.
Pong is still fun. I enjoy it. Now we're getting into the Atari 2600, 5200.
I'd say maybe A.
Yeah, so for me, Pong's going to go in A, 2600's going to S, 5200's going in B. I still like the design of the 2600 better than the 5200. What about Vectrex? One that I really want by Milton Bradley.
Never played.
I played a little bit of it. I'm going to put D tier. As great of an idea as Vectrex is, you can't play the games if you don't have the screens that you have to overlay. Otherwise, it would be a solid B, solid A. The Intellivision, C. The games were pretty okay. I would rather put it in a box and never take it out, personally. So what about the Atari 7800? I've never touched it.
Nope. Neither have I.
Commodore 64.
I would put it in C.
I'm okay with C. I've never touched it, but I've physically sit down and watch people play on it. NES, S tier.
It's an S.
I will agree because there's a lot of solid games. There's a lot, and I mean, I have a crap ton of games sitting literally across from me that I could just list off. But yes, overall, NES is definitely would be an S tier. What about a Sega Master System?
I'd say A.
Exactly what I was thinking. Overall, good games, solid, very good attempt. The Game Boy Pocket.
Probably say B.
OG Game Boy is A for me. The Game Boy Color is going to be S for me, but we'll get there. SNES, second generation.
Never
F.
played.
So what about the first generation?
S tier.
I agree. Another banger of system, a lot of banger games. What about a Philips CDI? This is such an underrated system.
Never played.
We're going to put in F, but we're just going to do it as never played. Sega 32X. Never played. What about a Sega CD?
Never played.
B tier. Solid games. Had stuff like Sonic and stuff like that. What about the Game Gear?
I'd say about C. I've only played it once.
Okay, so we'll go B
That's
again.
good.
What about a Sega Genesis?
A.
First, second, or third gen?
I think it was the second one.
I'm going to put all of them up there. Sega Genesis, very good system, very good games, very good quality, can be beaten up. When I was reselling video games, I got a lot of them that were beaten up. They were cleaned up very easy, and the components inside stayed together very well.
Because people knew how to build systems back in the day.
What about Atari Jaguar?
They named it after an animal?
Yes.
Oh, Lord. Never played.
Game Boy Color, S tier.
I'd say A.
Game Boy Color is when Crystal came out. What about a Nintendo 64?
Never played.
You've
'cause
never played a 64?
No.
Oh my word, it's going easy A tier. So many good games. So many
Are you
good games.
offended?
No, not. I was more shocked. What about Sega Saturn?
Kind of like the planet, don't know, and way out of orbit.
See, everything was mediocre for me for Sega Saturn. PlayStation 1.
Tier.
Both generations go to S tier. There was a lot of good stuff on the PlayStation. Needless to say, that's all we got to talk about. What about an Xbox?
Played. Fable.
What, so F tier for Fable?
I'd say C.
I would put it there. In that age, Xbox was little on the lacking end, but overall, it was still a pretty decent system. The Game Boy Advance.
S tier.
Yes, all the
It
Pokemon
was
games.
backwards compatible.
Same for the Game Boy Advance SP, which is I'm just immediately throwing up there in S tier. SP would be SS tier. I can play all my older games and it has a backlight to it. It is a treat and I feel so good and it's so small and compact. The Nintendo Game Boy Micro is F tier. Played it, horrible. Hated it. Did you have a good, funny, haha moment? Well, why don't you come check me out live? I'm usually live over on Twitch, and I'm probably live right now when you're watching this video. Would love to have you. The GameCube.
S. Bloody roar, man.
That had Wind Waker, had Sonic Riders, it had Need for Speed Underground 2. God, there's so many good games. That's gonna be like top. We're just gonna put that at the very top. The Nokia N-Gage. Horrible, stupid system, hated it. They tried, they failed, and they never came back. Not worth your time. Kind of like the PS Go. What about the Dreamcast?
I'll give it an S.
I'm gonna give it a high A. Played a couple games on it. I didn't see as many memorable games in my opinion. The PS2.
S tier. Final Fantasy X, backwards compatible.
Bunch of good series came out of it. Both generations go to S tier. What about the 360?
I'd say A.
That's exactly where I was thinking for the 360s. Halo ODST is my favorite Halo game of all time. I played lots of Call of Duty Modern Warfare on it. A lot of my childhood's on the 360 and PS3. The Nintendo DS.
S.
All right, DS Lite is going to be S tier. DSi will be A tier.
I never played that.
It's a DS just with a camera. So for me, DSi XL will go to the top of A's. They were beautiful and gorgeous. What about the Nintendo Wii?
I'd say A.
It's going to be a super high A for me due to my prime of being a Call of Duty World Pro. It was a very fun time. I really enjoyed it.
And it was backwards compatible, so I think maybe it should have been an S.
Yeah, I'll put it on the S. PS3, first generation.
I never played it because I was still so hyped up on PlayStation 2. I did not know that the original PlayStation 3 was backwards compatible. My brother-in-law got one for free. He was like, hey, you want this? I said, like an idiot, no. And I regret it to this day. I have a second gen.
Shaking my head at you. It's gonna be a high A tier. Lots of good memories. Gen 2.
A.
And then Gen 3, which is the one I have. I'll put A tier. We'll just put all A tier. There was a lot of, obviously, Call of Duties. Brutal Legend, which I'm gonna eventually make a YouTube video about. A lot of good, solid stuff. The PSP Go, F. PSP.
I say A.
What about the Stadia?
Oh, hell no.
F tier. Did you ever actually play it?
No, because I couldn't even get on.
Shitty servers. Games are very laggy. Not a very good selection, even though they prided themselves on the selection.
When Destiny came out for Stadia, that's where all the cheating came from.
That's enough said. That's literally enough said right there. What about the Xbox One?
Never played.
It was pretty all right. I'm going to give it a B tier. I had a second generation one. They're pretty solid. I got rid of mine because mine got to a point where it would turn on and it would show, it'd say, please connect to the internet. And that's it. It would just be a black screen. Overall, it was a decent system. Just nothing to write home about. What about the 3DS?
S tier.
S tier. How come?
Not only was it backwards compatible with some Professor Layton games and stuff like that, it was actually one of the first gaming systems that I actually saved up and got one of the custom ones. So I got one of the custom 3DS XLs. I have the Pokemon X and Y one. I have the blue one.
Oh, look at you being fancy. So what about the 2DS?
Didn't like it.
I give it a B tier. I bought Mama Schmmo one year because she wanted one. I don't like the fact that it's one solid unit. You can't fold it, so you definitely need space for it. But overall, I mean, it was just a 3DS, just you couldn't close it. To be honest, I never really used the 3D on the 3DS. Okay, what about the new 3DS? When they like revamped it and gave it like colored buttons and stuff.
Never actually got my hands on one.
I'm going to put in the A tier, and same for the new 3DS XL. I mean, all it was just an upgraded DS. And I don't think it was backwards compatible at that point. 2DS XL, that's definitely a higher A tier. What about the Wii U?
Never played.
B tier. I didn't like the pad too much, but overall it's a pretty solid system. Very underrated. What about the Switch?
I'd say A tier.
I'm gonna say high A tier. Actually, no, we're going S tier. Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, Hyrule Warriors, Pokemon Sword and Shield.
Sword and Shield wasn't all that great.
What about the Switch Lite?
I'll say solid A tier. They are easy to repair.
What about the Ouya?
Never played.
Yeah, same here. PS4.
S tier.
How come? Give reason.
That was the very first console that I ever saved up with my own money.
I have lots of memories on the PS4. What about the Pro?
A solid S tier.
Vita, top tier, S tier. And it was just ahead of its time because it did so much that they ended up using in the PS4 and 5. What about the Xbox Series X?
I'm gonna give it a solid B.
I'm going to give it a medium B. What about the Series S?
Same thing for me.
Switch OLED?
A tier.
The Panic Playdate. Never played it.
The what?
PS5.
Solid S.
I mean, enough said. There's a lot of good things on the PS5. Very solid. Gaming. And then underneath, computer.
S.
Yep, I hate to say it, but as a console boy, I have to say, computers are better. What about the Steam Deck? Have you played that?
It's a ridiculous amount of money. No.
So here's our list. Roast us in the comments, I guess.
Let us know about our decisions. Do we make bad decisions?
Yeah, am I a fake gamer? Am I,
I'm totally a fake gamer. I mean, look at me.
That's our list. Well, thank you, Gloria, for putting up with this shenanigans that should have definitely been video games. I love having you here, even though you break everything when you show up.
Just look at stuff funny and, it happens.
I will see you all later. Bye-bye!